What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you like SBC tips, trading advice, how to complete objectives, and much more, even player reviews, icon reviews, SBCs, for example, daily ones, are they worth it, how to complete them, then why not hit that subscription button, turn on notification bell so you do not miss a future video, because we have got all the FIFA content you need on this channel. So as you know, it is Thursday, so that means we are going to be coming out with another marquee matchups trading advice. There is also League SBCs, so it's going to be a long video today. We're just going to cover everything and show you how to exploit all the filters. I've been making so many coins. I am currently on my second account because I finished marquee matchups, but I wanted to show you what the requirements are. So as we jump into it, as you can see here, you need one Scottish player or one Denmark player. You can only have 4 from the same nation, and it has to be 2 rare. Minimum team rating 70. So that basically means silvers have gone up because of that requirement. The pack is irrelevant. 1 Croatian, 1 Russian, again 2 gold minimum, 1 rare, 72 rare. So again, silvers are needed for this if you've got Croatian or Russian. This one is really good. Italian or Switzerland players, minimum 2, 3 gold players, and a 74. So a lot of people will be using silvers in this. And again, it applies for Argentinian and Uruguayan. 76 rated, so you don't need the silvers as much, but they're still usable. So right here we've got 1 nation, 2 nations, 3 nations, 4 nations, 5 nations, 6 nations. So you've got 8 nations here. Every single one you see on the screen will be a filter under silvers or gold at this minute in time. But to add on to this, they have now added in League SBCs. And if you have not seen these League SBCs, you need max quality silver, 65 rated from 1 club. So silvers again. You can use silvers in this one, and obviously golds, and maybe a few silvers in that one. So Liga and silvers have gone up. This is exactly the same for Eredivisie, which is the same requirements. Max silver, 67 rated so you can use silvers, 75 rated so you can use gold, silvers, and bronzes as well, obviously. And that also applies to the MLS. So there is another 3 leagues on top. So max 1 club, silver, players from 1 club, 11. This one we just sort of play games and get used to sort of game modes and stuff. And I'll be right back. So we are back on the main account. I've already been doing this filter just to see if it works. You can see we bought some Spanish, some English, some Portuguese are going up well, and obviously Dutch. We have managed to pick up a few others. These are all for 200 to 300 coins. Nothing too crazy, but what I wanted to do is show you, so we have to remember those nations that I mentioned just a minute ago on the video, is you can go to silver. Let's go for Italian, for example, because we know that's up. At the moment, they are 700 coins, I believe, yep. And we've managed to win a couple on bid for 150, I believe, more or less. So that is one thing you can definitely do. So 200 coins, we managed to win him on bid. We know he sells for 700, so we're going to list him up there. So that's 500 coins we've made straight off that card. This left back and centre back is a different one. Portuguese cards are kind of up. So he's 800. Again, we're going to list him up for 600, and we've made 400 coins there before tax. So you can see just by quickly searching the methods. If you don't know how any of these methods work, I will put a playlist to all the trading videos I have done in the description down below. It covers everything from bronze to silver. We don't really cover golds in here because we try to keep the low end market, so people don't have a lot of coins have a little bit of time to trade. But nonetheless, let's go jump back onto the field, as we have sold that Italian goalkeeper straight away. So 500 coins made straight away there before tax. So what we're going to do here is the same. Set this to silver this time, not even rare. Go to 300 max price. Then Argentina. So there is 1 page. So we know that Argentinian players are up at the moment. Obviously, different leagues mean different things. So we've got here 650, 500. So we could buy him if he's still there. For 450, we've made 200 coins on that one, which is perfect. And that is because you need Argentinian players in marquee matchups. Even though it's high rated, you still need him. Brazilian, again, 1 page. We'll buy this guy if he's still there. 200. We already know that he's going to be worth 300, so we can make the small profit if we need to. But he is currently coming in at 500, 450. So 250 coins made on that one. You can see there's no competition right now. I do this every single week. You'll notice my coins fluctuate up and down. It's because I do a lot of like random investments and stuff. I could buy this cover, but not sure on its price. 600. So you've got time to check. Once you learn the prices again, so it does sell for 550, so we could buy that cover. This is more like it. English 200. We'll buy the other one for 200. We'll just check their prices, but you know that they're 300 anyway, so you can literally make the minimum amount of coins. So it's 700. So we're going to stick them up for 500. 300 on a goalkeeper. Then we've got that Prem, no, League 2, sorry, Championship. So he's going for 450. So again, 400. So double the coins there. Just on a quick buy, just comparing price and backing out. If you don't know how to compare price, you just press X or square on the player. and then press B or circle to back out. We're going to keep going through. France has only got one page as well, so another great example. You're kind of typically looking for right mid, left mid, so this card's going for 750. So if he's still there, we will buy him. He is. We'll check this right mid as well. He is 550 as well, so perfect. You can. I'm just buying them. There's no competition here right now. We're just literally doubling our coins while doing this. If you've got a few hours, I'll just recommend don't touch gameplay today. Just get all the coins you can. Got a promo tomorrow, which means we're going to get more objectives. German, if you see here, if there's more than one page or even more than 2 pages, 3 pages, don't bother. So Germany is a no-go. Italy, we know, are 700. So you could sit here and snipe these for 650 and try and get them cheaper. So you go to the 59th minute, compare price, back out, and see if one pops up. But what I would probably recommend is just mass bidding on Italians. Just a bit easier, as we do set this back down to 300. And then we're going to go to Netherlands. There is 2. Both. This one's only just been put up for a little while, 600. So we're not going to buy them. Strikers, if there's quite a lot of them, don't bother. Portuguese, what we were trading with earlier, 200 for the left back. He goes for 600. So 450 for that one. We'll check the right winger because we might as well. 700, 600, 450, so not worth it. This right back goes for 1,000 minimum. So we're going to buy him for 300. And we're just going to list the first one up, the left back up for 500. And we're going to list this guy up for 600 or 650 just so we double our coins. And then we're going to back out again. And we're going to go to Spain. And we can see here there's not many. Is there anybody from a decent league? I mean, he could go for a little bit, I'd imagine. 800, 650. No, so he doesn't. So it's good we check. Centre backs typically go for more anyway, especially rare if it ticks 2 boxes off. Easy to link for chemistry. 900, 800. So we can list them up for 650 there. Easy coins. And then what you could do is go back round, or you could go to what we mentioned here on certain leagues, and we can have a look, for example, Scotland, as they are required. Silver Scottish players, so there isn't that many. Whether they're worth buying or not is another question. The goalkeeper is 900, 800, so we will buy him and stick him up for... Oh, he's gone already. Okay, there is a little bit of competition there. Get that one. Left back rare, I don't know if they go for anything. So they don't look at it. We'll just double check him. This is the problem about checking, not checking the prices, is you might be taking a gamble in. We'll have a look. So picking up for 200, 1.2, 900. So yeah, we've made money on that one, not a problem. And that's just because he's in a championship, different league, good links. Another one was Switzerland, I believe. Where is Switzerland? They are 300. So these are definitely not 300. If Italians are up, that means Switzerland players are up. And he is going to be 800. Oh, we've been kicked out. So here we go over capture test again. I'll just complete the capture test and I'll be right back. So we have completed the capture test. We are back on the screen again. So he's 800, 700. Maybe they don't go for that much. Might have made a small mistake here. 500. Goes for 450. So don't buy Swiss players. You should check their prices first. Don't do what I just did and took a gamble. What's this one? You make a limited amount of coins. You could definitely... The time that I've took to check these prices, we could have bought a load more cards. He's 400. So yeah, stay away from Swiss players. We'll just go back to the main field. We'll check what we sold as well. So we have sold here the Brazilian that we bought, the English goalkeeper and the Scottish goalkeeper, as you can see there. So those 2 filters are working. So now that we have that knowledge of what players are going for what in terms of nationality, what that means now is we can go all the way up to the 59th minute. If you don't know how to do that, to select just silver, right flick on your analog stick to the right twice. Set max buy now to 300 by pressing X or A and then scrolling along. And then press right trigger or R2 to go max price. And then you just tab down or the left bump or L1 to speed that up. So it just refreshes the list. And then we're just going to go all the way over to the 59th minute and see if we can get ourselves some of these players that are required with the nationalities. Once we get there, it's going to take a little while. But once you're there, you're kind of safe and you can just buy whatever because you're going to be first on the list. Nearly there, 26 pages in, 27, 28, and this should be it in a second. So we are finally here. And the beautiful thing with silvers are they're probably all up. So this Japanese centre back isn't up. Well, he's only 200, so we can make him for a quick 350 coins there. This guy not so much. That is gone for sure. Knew that would be Serie A player gone already. Then the cards that you're looking for here are basically anyone from the major leagues in the league SBCs. Or major nations, but for me, I don't like doing that method so much, especially when there's so many filters. So we're just going to go back through again, reset the list, and see what we can come up with. So again, Argentinians aren't the ones to buy unless that right mid is going for more than he should be. which he's not, so it means nope. So then we go back down and check Brazil. Nothing here. Let's see what their prices are. The 350 here. So what we're going to do, because we know they're 350, we're going to put 150 here, and we're just going to mass bid. MLS goalkeeper from Brazil could be worth a bit more. We're going to take a gamble on this one, a bid 200. We're going to go past all the bids here, and then, oh my god, still there. Right, we're going to keep going through. Get here, and we're just going to mass bid on all of these. If we get all of them, we can just sell them for 300. They know they sell for that. Obviously, you're going to get some from Ligue 1 and from MLS that particularly go for a little bit more because of the double requirements. But we're just going to do that. You could literally bid all the way through if you wanted to, but for the purpose of the video, I won't. And we know that they go for at least a minimum of 250 because there's only one there, and he goes for himself 450. So we could flip him, but we're not going to. Then we go to the next nation again. English. Anything crazy here? Typically, centre-backs go for more. He's gone already, unfortunately. Does the Preston guy go for anything? 950, 550. But you can see here, just laying on the prices you can go through. French. Not that many. So again, we can just go 150 on French, and you can mass bid on all of these as well, which we are going to do. We can win any of these. Yes, we can. Try not to outbid anyone. And then, yeah, so you can mass bid every single time because you know they're 300. Go to the next nation. We know that Germany wasn't one to go for, and obviously Italian. We're just going to set this up to 600, see what comes up. 650's gone, 700. So there's still 700 coins. So again, we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to bid 200 this time because we know it's going to be 500 coin profit. And we're just going to mass bid on every single Italian here. 200 max price. And we'll get that last one. And then we move on to the next nation. We didn't win that one, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. Dutch or Netherlands. They are only 2 up here now. Again, you can mass bid on these for 150 if you want to, or you can sit there and snipe. You combine both methods, you're going to be making a lot of coins. Obviously, out of the Vizzy ones are going for a bit more because of their double requirements. We're going to try and avoid them and grab some of the other ones that aren't. And then we're going to back out. Check the Portuguese, which we already know should be around 300. It is. Left back we traded with. Let's try this Portuguese centre mid. So he's 5. So we can buy him there for 200. Sell him for 400 because the cheapest one was 600. How to work out prices? I get asked this question a lot. Is 500 coins, right? You've bought him for 200. So instead of sticking up for 450, stick him up for 400 because then he looks so much cheaper. It looks like a good deal. Even though you paid 200 for him, and we both know that it isn't the greatest deal. It just looks like it. You kind of sounds horrible, but you trick somebody into thinking that it is a good deal. We are going to go check our bid list and then obviously what we have sold. So in terms of what we sold here, the English right back and the Portuguese left back. So that's okay. And then let's see what we've won and what we haven't won. I don't expect to win every single card. So we've won quite a few here, more than I expected. We're going to list these. We're just going to count them there and then we're going to see how much he's going for. So we picked 150 for this guy. He goes for 1.2. So we're going to list him up for 900. So he looks 300 coins cheaper. The MLS Brazilian, 150 we paid for him. 1,000. 900. 850. 800. 800. So again, 700 makes him look cheaper. We've just made about 600 coins off that card alone. The left mid from Brazil, 900, 700, 550, 500, 300. So that one will go. You see one at 300, don't panic. We know they sell for 300 because we checked. So stick them up for 450. And then we have the French one here, 450, 400. Doesn't look the biggest. So we stick them up for 350. So we have doubled our coins still. This is the beautiful thing about mass bidding is you don't have to worry so much about listing up for 300. So this one is 1,000. But it doesn't mean he sells for 1,000. We're going to list him up for 700 to make him look cheaper. Always 300 under. And then this Dutch guy is 450, 400, 350, 300. So we know he's going to be 300 because they instant sell for that. So we've doubled our coins there. We're going to back out. We've won some more, which is good news. We've actually being unbidded on, or outbidded, sorry, on other ones, but it's not a problem. 800, 750, 700. So instead of putting 650, we're going to put 600. Made nice 500 coins off that card. And then the left back from the Belgium League is currently 900, not selling. So we're going to stick him up for 600 just to get him gone before that one goes. And then we're going to back off again. And then what you can do here is obviously just check what cards you have sold. So we sold the Brazilian guy straight away. We paid 150 for him. Because he looked like he was a really good deal, we managed to flip him instantly there. And then we're just going to go back because the Brazilian one was working so well. We're just going to go back here, stick 150. We're just going to mass bid on all of these again. Again, there's no competition. Obviously, once this video goes live, you will have a little bit of competition. But these League SBCs are here for the next 60 odd days. Include that on top with icon swaps or whatever time we get them or whenever they are. This filter is going to be here for a very long time. I'll tell you that now. We've got ourselves, what I say, Italians. Have we got anything here we're not winning? So another 150. 150. This one, no. This one, no. I mean, we could go 200 actually. I just got my own method there. We are going to obviously not. We are going to win every single card. It is a bit of a different tactic, but it will work for sure. As we have sold more things now. So we have sold that guy we paid for 150. This guy we paid for 200. So we did flip some of the smaller ones just by checking their prices. And the cards here, we've managed to pick up 2 more Brazilians, which is perfect. We're going to see what their prices are right now. So the Mexican League CDM goes for 850 coins. So we're going to take them up for 650. That's 500 coins before tax there. This guy goes for, as a left back, he goes for 850, 700. So 600 coins there again. And as you can see, another 500 coins made before tax on that card as well. We are being outbid on all these other ones. It's not the end of the world. It's not the biggest problem. But once we know we've done that, we're then going to go back to this and just see if we can snipe some more cards. We're going to go back to 300. Reset the list, see what's here. The left back, this centre mid's probably gone for a little bit, I'd imagine. Double check, 500, not really, not worth it. We are going to go back to the Portuguese, because I do like this filter at the minute. So 200 coins. We know it sells at 300. There's only one card on there, so we've made profit on this no matter what, but let's double check. 650, but there's another thing you can do. When you compare price and you see someone's got a 150 open bid, just bid on it. You're more likely going to win it because you're going to forget. He's going to go for 500 there, so we made 300 coins before tax on that card as well. Going to compare price back out. I don't know if this guy goes for anything. 750, 700. So he doesn't go for anything, so we just checked. Check Spanish. 300. See, you could go mass bid on these Spanish players and win them for 150, sell them for 250 if you wanted to, but I don't do that personally. I just like to double my profit if I can. We'll go back to Brazilian ever so quickly. Any up here for 200. Nothing too crazy here. Let's just double check some of these prices. Nothing on that one. Left wing. No. So not a problem. Then we back out. We're going to go check our transfer targets. We've managed to win 2 cards out of those. So you see, I don't win cards every single time. We are winning enough though. So 150 for this guy. 550, 500, 300. So it's not a problem. We know they sell for 300. So we're going to list them up for 450 as well. Just because you see a card at 300, because you know you've checked the price, he doesn't go for that. So for example, here we're going to mass bid on all of these and then just forget that we've done it. Obviously, don't add it to target like I did. So 650 is the cheapest. 650 is the cheapest, perfect. We're going to list them up for 500 and we've made 400 coins there before tax. And then we back out again and then we just go back through the same system. Pick a nation. Once you know the prices, you're going to be laughing. Max price 150 and then we just go back through again. Don't bid on anyone else. Try not to go 200 just so you can really maximize your profit. I know we're only talking a couple coins here and there, but for me, I do prefer that. MLS, I'm going to bid just a little bit more because there's a double requirement for now. It's something to just remind yourselves of and be wary of. And you can literally just go through all these all day. This is that easy. We're going to back out and just check what we have sold again and then clear our transfer list at the same time so we don't get confused. So a few more cards. The Spanish centre back sold. This guy did sell, thank God. We only lost. We didn't lose any coins. We made about 20 coins on that card, so don't go for Swiss League. And then 8 seconds. We'll wait for that. But you can see we've got 22 things selling. We were on 666 coins, more or less. 1,000 that is. We've got 17 things that we're bidding on and 22 things for sale. All around 500 to 500 coins. So we're looking to be on about 700k by the end of this. I'm just doing this mass bidding method. It's so easy, so simple. Again, we're going to just mass bid 150. Any others? The 600 is the cheapest. Again, you can list them up for 500, a bit cheaper there. This striker here, Lincoln. So someone else is doing it. It's not a problem. 600, 450. So this is going to be a 300 card. The 450, we're going to list them up for 350 and just make sure we earn enough coins to be worth our time. So 150 bid on this guy. Nothing here. 400. Didn't mean to add it. 400 is not a problem. 350. So we are going to list this one up for 300 and double our coins there because we know that they do sell for 300. And then we have one some more again. And as you can see, you're just going for, it's like a treadmill or a conveyor belt, sorry, of, not a treadmill, conveyor belt of things just going through. Imagine you're in a sushi bar or something and the food's going around. It's the same for these cards. You bid on them, you list them up, you compare their price. When you come back, there are more cards there. So we're just bidding on every time we see 150. 500, 450, perfect. So we list them up for 400. And you can see after a while, these cards will sell as we've got another one. What I would recommend though is if the card doesn't sell, just knock it down by 50 coins. And just keep knocking it down by 50 coins until you sell. Obviously, make sure you don't lose any coins on the card. If you have bought a card too much, just constantly relist for the price. He will go, I promise you that. It just takes a lot of relisting. And we've won another one, and we've got 2 minutes till that one. But you can see, then we're going to go to our sold list. And we've sold the Mexican guy for 650. We picked him up for 150. But that is going to be the video for today. If you have any questions or don't understand how something works, please comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscription button, turn on notifications bells so you don't miss a future video, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm coming with a vision that's cold. You can sit back, chill with a pen and take notes. I haven't got time for the tripping flow. I'ma take my aim with a pen and unload. Cut back spray, let my enemies know when I reach.